4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment, know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I gotta eat.
Say one more thing also. I just think that the New York Legends haven't, I don't think they passed the torch. I don't think it's been a clear passing of the torch down to almost anybody from New York. And I think that that's also hurt New York, me personally. Like, I don't see New York Legends throw their arms around like upcoming. Like,
But see, that goes back to we don't with each
no,
other.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm,
You know what
I'm on
I'm
the
saying?
same page with you. Yeah, I'm on the same
No,
page
that
with you.
goes
Because Hove put his arm around Cole.
Yep.
that goes to
Mm-hmm.
consumers as well, because I've heard a lot of people from the East Coast downplaying newer artists and saying that they want to hear from the older people. Oh, we want to hear all these old jump in, and y'all got people that's jumping in. Y'all just don't support them.
Well, yeah, yes, but at the same time, the reason they jump into the older people is because there's no newer established, like there's no
Right.
newer established. So they're jumping to the older people or straight to battle rappers because that's all there is. Like they don't have a roster of that can get in the field in that area, like a Reason, a Boogie, a Kaz, Simba, whatever, on and on. Like they don't have an array of rosters of that are in that space that can get in the field. So they're just going straight to Jada and Fab and all of that. Like, which
Yeah.
was the
What
point that I
about
was making.
Griselda though? I feel like you got Griselda New York, and no one has mentioned them, and
I
that's
mean,
kind
they
of like weird
Because New York ostracized Griselda and
Buffalo.
told them that they was Buffalo. So they
Yeah,
like,
we said
Exactly.
so they
Don't
like,
call us when
yeah.
you need us now.
Yeah.
No, no. Y'all say that the only part
Wait,
of New
but
York that
you don't
matters is
just
New
get
York City.
ostracized.
Don't
Like they
call the
stole from New York.
upstate. We not
Right?
coming to save y'all.
If we're
No.
having a
Yo,
conversation
where's
about New York
Fabio?
rappers, I feel like you still gotta include the Griselda guys, like whether or not the other
I'm
ones
telling you
yeah,
how I'm
fuck
telling
with
you
them.
how Griselda's looking at it. They like,
yeah.
nah. You said A, B, and C, catch your own fades. Which is the same reason why Reason said, nah. I'm not over there, catch your own fades.
I
Same
mean,
thing.
but you know, they move the same way though. They like if you say Griselda, you say Benny, you say what, you say our
Bro,
names, we
they
popping
pull
out,
up. Like
And
them niggas, like let's get it clear. Them niggas is not scared to get in the
and
field at
they
all.
ready to go.
Yeah,
Like
they ready
I
to
spoke
go.
to them. I spoke to them
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
They're
like
ready to
I'm already
go.
knowing. Them niggas is ready to go.
But
Like,
nobody's saying their name. That's the thing, and
yeah,
I
nobody's
think it
going to
wasn't
say their
a
name.
Griselda thing specifically. I think there's an upstate versus New York City underlying thing, just period. I have to give some
Uh,
pushback because if you go through Fly God, the first West Side, like Sky Zoo's on there, it's all New York City rappers. Like
right,
let's not
yes,
act like New York City rappers did not embrace West Side
we
Gun
did. We
immediately.
embraced them.
Now,
Yes, they
you could
they
say
embraced them.
fans, and of course there's always that stigma of the
It's
upstate.
radio,
You know,
and radio didn't
anything
embrace
past
them.
White Plains, you from upstate, don't even tell you from Long Island, don't even speak about New York City. That exists. I'm never gonna deny that. But I think even Griselda would say that maybe the New York City fans didn't embrace them right away, but the rappers and producers definitely did, in my opinion.
I think it was the radio. Honestly, they
Oh
had a
yeah, for
lot of
sure.
issues with radio, but you know,
But they don't
Styles
make
P embraced them. Raekwon,
yeah.
Busta, everybody embraced them. You know, it was like I think Rory has a point. I think a lot of some of the fans, and then definitely radio was not
Yeah,
going
no,
with it.
radio was
So
definitely. But then again, radio doesn't even fuck with rappers from Brooklyn. Like, so
exactly.
it's it is what it is. But I could see why Upstate has a chip on their shoulder for sure. I get that, but I think Griselda would say that they were embraced pretty quickly by New York City, and they've been carrying the torch for New York State for the last decade.
That's
Shit, even
unfortunate.
like
I
Joey
grew
Badass,
up.
just Conway's last single was with Joey Badass. Like,
That was good. I
and
grew up.
there's some of the best rappers in New York though
Hello?
when it comes to
Hello?
lyricism, musicianship, and
Hello?
We
storytelling.
can
Like,
hear you, Ma. We can hear you.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know what y'all ain't talking about, but this shit is over with.
Yeah, because the West won.
I don't know if the West
What they
won.
want? The West is a mess right now.
the Fries Coast.
like I
Yeah,
said,
I think they lost some.
it ain't as steep of a hill as niggas is making it. That's all I'm saying. It's not as steep as a hill.
Reason, I love you. I love you. I
Yeah.
love you,
I'm
Reason.
just
I
saying,
love you.
man.
Shout
I
out to
love you.
CJ.
But you niggas is eating spaghetti sandwiches for the rest of the year. It's over for y'all.
Once again, it's not you niggas. It's not me. This is between Ray,
Nah, you from the
Day.
West though. You
This
from the
between
West and you put a record out. So hey, listen, it's part
you
of it.
you missed that part of the conversation. Like I said, this is between Ray, Day, and Joey. My record was a jab because he threw a jab at me and I got back out the way. Joey is not dissing the entire West Coast. He's dissing Ray and Day. So
That's
that's
true.
them.
Okay,
You get what
okay.
I'm saying?
I
Like that's
respect,
them.
respect.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that.
So my diss was a couple jabs at Joey and then calling out New York. All
Nah,
of the other
Maul.
shit is like
Don't let him get
outside
that
noise
off.
to me.
They be using this
That's
West
that's
Coast
a
unity
fact.
shit like a buffet. At one point, it's all West
Yeah.
Coast, everything, but
Nah,
now
but
it's
I
just
respect
Ray
what
and
Reason's
Daylight.
saying. No, I respect what Reason's
It's
saying.
it's
He
po-
threw a
it's po-
jab.
it's
Okay,
poli- it's
Maul, but
politics.
if they were winning right now, they would all say, "Yo, West Coast is all of us." But because they
I
Well,
agree.
lost,
listen,
now
listen.
it's just a Ray. Now it's just
That
a Ray
crash
thing.
dummy record, that Joey put out. I didn't even listen to the last 2 minutes of that
I don't blame you.
because it's like watching a kid with glasses get punched in his face. Like I can't watch that.
Man, that record is not that tough, bro. And
Daylight's
I've
last two
I've
records have
It
been
loved
don't
good.
gotta be
I've
tough. He
I've
just
loved
skating right
everything
now.
that
He
Joey has
moonwalking
done.
right now.
I've loved everything that Joey has done, but that record's not that tough. Like to me, that record closed the gap for the West. Like
Close the gap.
after my town, I felt like I ain't gonna lie, like a little bit like I'm like, yo, bro, somebody gotta like, and then after that dropped, I'm like, okay, it's closer now. It's closer. Like, cause
Wait.
that to me
Closer.
that
Closer.
was
How?
his
What are you
first
talking?
miss
Closer in terms of what though?
because that was his first misstep. Like,
Did
regard
nobody hear Daylight's last two records? Am I
I
tripping?
did, but I don't like. Once again, like we said before, I don't really count Daylight's last two because the first one was cryptic and the other one was like, I don't know what it was. Like a tribute to Steve's. I don't really know what it was. Like, I don't. So,
Man,
I
listen,
just,
whatever
I have to
that
be able to
was,
explain it
man.
to you. Get what I'm saying? Like,
And
I
I
got to be able
and
to
I
explain
and
it
I
to
was
count it.
anticipating light, man. I was anticipating in daylight. I get the tribute to Steve's respect on that. You know what I'm saying? It was an awkward time to release that.
Agreed.
But like, what we talking about here? Joey is just not. It ain't even. First of all, the battle is over. Whatever it was, battle back and forth. That's over with. Joey is just profiling and just having fun right now. Like it's nothing. Nothing that anybody dropped can measure up to anything. And I'm surprised. I'm saying, and I like Joey, but I was not expecting him to perform like this.
None of us was
This
expecting
is
this.
crazy.
Nah,
Like
he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal.
this is
Yeah,
crazy that
he's
he's
been
moonwalking
phenomenal.
like this. Like I did not think that Joey was going to out rap everybody.
That's just the part that I'm trying to bite my tongue. That's
Yeah,
just the
that's a
part that
little
I'm having.
crazy.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm
Who
just
he not out
you
rapping? Let's
know,
talk about it.
like
Y'all got me in the spaces. Let's talk. Who is he not out rapping? We ain't got to hold our
Reason,
tongue.
I
Chike.
don't think he's. Yeah, I'm about to say he's not out. He's not. I'm not gonna say Trike because Trike don't even go in that world. But like Joey's not out rapping me. That's just a fact. Like that's
Reason. We
genuinely how
not
I
doing
feel,
this,
bro.
bro. We not
I'm
doing
just
this. Come
saying. You
on.
asked
You
me a
only
Oh no,
dropped
question.
no.
once. You
You
only
asked
dropped
me
We
once.
talking about based off the record that you dropped and what Joey dropped.
which one.
I don't
You
even
Any
think
dropped
it's a
record
three
fair
that you
records.
dropped.
comparison.
I don't think that Joey's raps on the finals are better than my raps. I don't. I think that on my town for sure. My town for sure. But that's a different like that's Joey going to a different world. And it's hard to compare him because like I said, I'm not going to the space that Joey's going to. Like Joey was in a battle space. I was in a calling niggas out space. But I still don't think that the raps, if you go on lyric for lyric, bar for bar, I don't think that the raps on the finals is better than the raps on the Dead Apple.
I don't know.
I'm if you go on lyric for lyric, I don't. Now, my
Look,
town to me is crazy. Like he bugged the fuck out.
hold
He
on. Let
bugged
me.
the fuck out.
I'm listening to you. Reason. Let me see
Yeah.
who else. I'm just trying to see. Is any rappers in here? Okay, Mickey.
Mickey's
Mickey.
in
Hold
here.
on.
Mickey's
Mickey.
already up. Yeah, he's
Mickey.
here. He's
Mickey.
here.
Listen, bro. Listen, because I'm not a writer. I'm not a rapper. So I'm gonna always defer to the other writers and rappers in the room. Do you feel like Joey is out rapping Reason?
Yes.
All right, cool. So who's next in the room? Who's in here? Gina. Gina, I love you, Gina. I love what you're doing. You from the West Coast. Are we being honest or we being biased? What we doing?
Joey is not out rapping Reason.
That's a
All right,
fact.
we not doing that. Okay, Gina, I love you still.
He got to
Uh,
stand and tell him to stay. Y'all got the nigga number. Tell him to stand on it.
Reason! Turn him your first round. I say
Like
that
yeah, like tell him to stand on it. Like if you really feel that way, like genuinely, if you really feel
tell
that
him to
way,
stand on what?
if you really you see he threw a diss back at everybody else, and he did not throw a diss back at me. He threw Chike, he threw Daylight, he threw
But
Rayvon.
like you said, because it was a jab though. So you just said you're not in it. You just took yourself out of it. So which one is it?
Chike's was a jab, and he threw a diss at Chike.
Okay, so you saying all right? So let me get this right.
Niggas be picking targets,
Oh,
bro.
okay,
Okay,
so
but
so
but
so
I
let me.
promise you,
reason
that's
you got
not
to be
that.
humble. He's shooting at Kendrick, saying Kendrick come outside. You think Joey's
Because
scared of
that
you too?
because anybody
He
will
knows
punch
it's not
up.
gonna
It ain't
happen.
and it's not scary to punch up. Let's call it a spade a spade. It's not
Okay,
scary to
fair.
punch up, bro. You get what I'm saying? So
I get
yeah,
the
he can
response.
throw a shot at Kendrick because if Kendrick wash him, it don't hurt him.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it
I
don't
see
hurt
your
him at
point
all.
there, but I think he just viewed yours the same way you've been describing it. It was you not really in the mix of the beef. You were just replying to correct him on the drop shit.
Which I can respect. I'm just
Right.
saying,
I thought that
yeah,
was
I
just
could,
I just thought
yeah.
that was just a clever
I
bar. It was
think
just a
if
clever
you
bar.
like straight up went at Joey for real, you would have got a reply. But to
I agree.
your point, you didn't do that. It was a
So
good record
y'all felt like Chike went at Joey for real. That's how y'all felt.
to the best of his
I think
ability.
Man,
I think that yeah, I think so.
I feel like whoever went at Joey, he dancing on coffins right now. It's
Like I said,
over. What we
like I,
talking
s-
about? Let's just be
like I,
honest here.
no, I'm not arguing with you about Joey being up. Like I said, I just don't think it's as high as you feel like it is. Like I'm not arguing with you about Joey being up. All I'm saying is
What is Daylyt doing?
I genuinely, I'm not here to speak for nobody on that side.
No, I'm just
What
asking. I'm just asking you as a
I don't
rapper. I'm
know.
asking you as because you're a rapper. So I'm asking you, what is he doing?
I don't personally know what Light is doing. I've never let me say this clearly. I've never known what Daylyt was doing. So let me just like from like since the entirety of me knowing Daylyt, I've never known what he was doing. So I have no answer for you. All I'm saying is that if that's the case, like and I'm not even talking about getting personal. If that's the case, like I'm outside, like I'm with I was waiting for I'm the nigga that came out and threw the grenade over there. Like that's where I'm at. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to get in a fade, but whoever else want to catch one, we can catch one. And that includes Joey, but I'm just saying whoever else want to catch one, we could catch one. And nobody came out
I
besides niggas
respect
that
that.
y'all that
Listen,
nobody came outside besides niggas that you niggas don't even know. You niggas didn't even know these niggas. Them the only niggas that poked their head out. Nobody else
I mean
said nothing.
they pro era, so they supposed to poke
No,
their head out.
I'm saying I'm talking about Kai Cash is not pro air. It's another nigga named Rome something. Like I got a bunch of
I don't
nigga.
know.
Yeah,
Rome
exact. That's my
Streets?
point. I know, not Rome
No, not
Streets.
Oh,
Rome
I was
Streets,
Not
about
not
to
Rome
Rome
say, yeah, you better
Streets.
Streets.
chill. Rome
No.
Streets is
Yeah,
nice.
not Rome Streets. Yeah, I know Rome. But my whole point is that like I'm the nigga that threw the grenade all the way over there because I was begging somebody else because I thought it was corny for 8 niggas to be going at Joey. So I just threw him a couple shots and then I threw a grenade over there. And the motherfucker just blew up in the city and nobody said nothing.
wait,
Yeah,
So
but niggas
what
is like
grenade was this though?
I'm saying not a grenade like, oh, the red button bomb. No, like I'm not that. I'm just saying I'm the nigga that threw a shot all the way at New York with an open invitation. And there's nobody that I don't know blocks and shit. Is Davies? Is
I,
Davies on a certain block?
so you saying you want to smoke with
you should
Davies?
have you should
I'm
have said
saying I'm
Davies'
with
name.
whatever.
Nah,
Like
you should
Somebody
have said
clip
you
that
gotta
for
whoever.
say
me.
his
We
name. You
not
Like
gotta
I'm
doing
say
that.
with
his
All right,
name.
whatever. That's what
Reason, you gotta say his
because
name,
it's nothing
Reason. You
but
gotta say his
phone
name.
calls.
we me and
if you
me and
want,
Davies,
I'll
can
text Dave
go.
right now.
Like me and Davies can go. Like any of them, I'm being serious. Like if you name them, I'm with whatever, bro.
Just
That's
gotta
They
why
say
I
his
threw the
name.
grenade over there.
they internet work. They know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
They
like they
chose
know what
not to
I
get
said.
involved.
Like niggas know
It
what I
doesn't
I ain't
work.
gonna
said, and
lie,
niggas,
I ain't gonna lie though. Y'all gotta rap a little bit better though.
it ain't y'all. I'm
For
talking about
Dave
me.
East,
I'm
For
talking about me.
Davies, for Joey Badass, for whoever else. Right now, them raps that's coming out of there is not hitting.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
talking
there's
about
a
Y'all
nobody
are
world.
else.
so
I
lucky
don't
that
think there's
Ransom's
a
from
world.
Jersey.
There's not a world where you East Coast people will get up here and say, "Okay, the West Coast people got the best of y'all." I don't think y'all would even say that if y'all believed
What
it.
you, Gina? Don't we not doing it? First of all, before
That's
Daylyt
not Gina,
responded,
but
I
yeah.
was kind of worried for
That was
Joey. I was like, yo,
that's
this is
not
what Light
Gina.
do.
Everybody was saying
I
that
said, this is
Daylight
what
was
Light
gonna
do. I
clean
wasn't
Yeah,
Joey up.
anticipating what Light was
That's what
gonna do.
everybody was saying. So that's untrue. That's
Yeah,
untrue.
it's
like we're
recorded.
not doing that.
Me
That's
and
fair.
First
Maul
of
was
all,
No,
shaking for
that's
that guy.
fair.
I'm
That's
very
fair.
aware of the spitters. I'm very aware of the spitters like being present. But I'm just saying, like, if we getting the records that we getting and the bars that we get, it's like, is that nigga's best efforts or is everybody just kind of like on the layup line still?
Everybody's really like literally shocked that Joey is winning. Everybody had Daylight cleaning up Joey, and then it didn't happen.
For the
It
record,
literally didn't happen.
for the record, I didn't. But you are right. Y'all were non-biased, and y'all did feel like Daylight was going to clean up Joey. I
It
personally
Yeah.
wasn't.
felt like
So
But
with
it
I
that
wasn't
personally
being
slight
felt
at
said,
like
Joey, though. It's daylight. We
yeah,
talk about
yeah.
fucking daylight right now. Like
I personally felt like Ray had a better chance at beating Joey than Day. That's personally how I
Same.
felt. Yeah, I personally felt
man.
like Ray had a better, and that's not because of who's the better rapper, but when you involve beats, like like battle rap hasn't consistently made good records. Like that's just like what it is. Like battle rap has consistently not made good
But I
records.
think
Listen,
between
Outside of
Daylyt and
surf,
Surf, and
outside of surf.
I think Daylight's made even shit, even on the Cole EP, like Daylight has been
That's
on
not
beats and
Daylight's.
made.
That's not Daylight's record. That's a
No,
record
no,
with
I know,
Cole.
I know. But
Yeah,
even
that's
shit,
yeah. So
even the backpack record I like that came out 2 weeks ago. Like I've heard Daylight on beats and liked his music. Like
yeah.
he's one of the few.
All I'm saying is that
That's why I was worried for real.
because of that huge caveat, I felt like Ray had a better shot. And honestly, I still feel like y'all downplaying what Ray has done in this shit. Like Ray has
Nah,
like
no,
caught a very good fade. He's caught a very good
with
I,
fade.
I
who?
just
I
feel
said
like
his
Man,
I said his first
Like
record would be the second best
man,
record of the year.
cut it
it's been
out,
some
bro. Cut it
it's
out.
been some
Cut it out.
missteps. It's been
come
some
on.
missteps
It's
with
been
Ray.
Cut it
that's what I'm about
out.
to say. The only thing I think that Ray's done wrong is just a few missteps. But Ray has caught a very good fade, bro.
I
He's
think
just
his
had a
best is Crash Out Heritage is his best showing.
and whole era was fire, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Nah, I ain't gonna
even
Whole
say
even
whole
all
fire.
era
the
We
was
gotta
the
even
only
find a
good.
different word. We ain't gonna say fire. We gotta find a different word.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Maul.
about
man.
We gotta find a different
we all
Ma,
word. We
just
grown
can't
at
Nah,
the
use
same
just
time.
yo,
like
incorrect
Ma,
words.
just like Ma was trying to say, Gina don't count because she West Coast. Ma don't count when we talking about Ray Vaughn. All right, he
Why?
don't count. It-
Rayvon put
like
Birthday
whole
on there.
era was fire.
It
Like whole
wasn't
era was
fire. It wasn't fire. It was
I
man.
like
cool. It
whole
wasn't
era. I ain't like
fire
the other
though.
one.
It wasn't fire. It was cool, but it wasn't fire.
I
It's
really,
cool. It's
I'm
cool.
not even like I said. I'm speaking objectively. I really fuck with her era. I think Ray Vaughn caught a very good fade. I think, with the exception of a couple of missteps,
All
I
right.
think
So what
that
does called a good fade mean? Did he lose?
I think Joey's up. I've said that. I
Okay.
think
All right.
Joey's
All right.
up.
All right.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
understand
I
what you're
haven't
saying.
denied that.
Joey is up, but Rayvon did
That's
not
like
lose.
I'm just like Ray Vaughn. Like
Gina, you
no, I
sound
get
like
what
you under
Gina's
the hair
saying.
dryer.
No,
First of all, it's over.
what Gina's saying is that Ray Vaughn caught such a good fade, and for the position that they are in, like Ray Vaughn's walking out with a dub, and that is
A
true.
dub.
Like yeah, for him,
What does
like
that
he's not
mean
walking
for
out.
him? What does that mean for him? What does that
He didn't
mean?
win the battle, but he won a whole lot of attention because
That's
niggas
what
was
I'm
not talking
saying
about no Rayvon on the East Coast for
because he was
Okay.
real.
not
Okay.
like
So what
And
we doing this
Okay.
for
Rayvon
I
clout, or
see
we
that.
trying to
I
really
say
like?
that.
no,
Yeah,
no.
Maul,
What I'm saying.
2025.
So I'm gonna tell you. So like, I'll give you a perfect example, Ma. I'll give you a perfect example. The nigga that just fought Tank. If he go out there and Tank dog him next fight, he still won because he already had a tie with Tank once, and he can go and take whoever the hell he want else. So even if he catch a L, because he fought a great fight with Tank, and they got the tie, and then even if Tank go out there and
Reason,
walk him, but he don't knock him out, he can go and get Shakur, he can go and
we
get
not
whoever
giving out
else. That's a W.
participation trophies. We not doing that.
That's just I'm just
We
saying
not
that's just
giving out
that's how
participation trophies,
I would
bro.
say, and this ain't even biased. I would say the same thing if Joey caught a fade with Dot and it was a better fade than I thought it would be. I would say the same thing with Joey. I would say Joey lost the battle, but he did not leave with an L. That's what I would say. I would say the same thing for
Because
Joey.
he because Dot entertained him, so he didn't leave with a L.
No, because he would have to catch a good fade with Dot. That's what I'm saying. Like Ray caught a good
hold
fade.
on, reason. Wait. Maul.
Yo,
Maul. He did not
who?
lose the battle. The
Ray
battle
Vaughn?
was not.
That's hilarious.
Nah, he lost. He
all,
lost the battle in the battle. We both.
it's not just participation no more. I'm saying you got to catch a good fade. Like if Joey caught a good fade with Dot, where we was like, oh shit, like we didn't know Joey was gonna like get down with Dot like this. Then even if he lose, we gonna be like, yo, Joey, like yeah, like he one of them niggas. That's how we gonna feel. That's how I feel
So
about.
you
Well, I
feel
feel
so
like
you
that's
feel
how.
Ray
Not even
Vaughn. So
me.
you feel Ray
I
Vaughn what he did. So now we should walk away saying, yo, he one of them niggas because he had a good showing against Joey Bada.
Yes.
not yeah, not me because I know Ray personally, and I actually think Ray could have won this like for sure because I know how good of a rapper Ray is, regardless of what you think. But I'm saying the majority of the world, yes, they're walking away. Like I'm seeing the consensus. Niggas is like, yo, Ray held his own. Like that's what they saying. Like, yo, Ray actually like got down and caught a fade. He held his own. That's what they
That's New
saying.
York problem right now. Y'all got a problem giving people credit where it's due. Just get that man
Who
some
didn't give
credit where
nobody
it's
credit? What are
due.
you
What the
talking
fuck?
about?
I literally sat up here 30 minutes ago and said the West Coast is the new mecca of lyricism. What are you talking about?
Wait,
Shout
you
out to
said what?
Rayvon. You did your thing, man.
See,
Last
here go Mar. Mar going, hey,
No,
look.
I'm
See
just trying
this
to.
why
Reason we not doing that. I'm just trying to hear what Rory said while I wasn't here. That's all.
well,
he
if
said
you
LA
go
is LA is the new mecca of hip hop. It's the new mecca of lyricism.
lyricism,
Let me say that.
lyricism.
Lyricism, not yeah. Scratch the first one.
LA
Lyricism. It's
is
the
the
new mecca of
new
lyricism.
mecca of lyricism.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
bro.
one thousand
If
percent.
you go from Game into the new era of TDE between Kendrick, Soul, J Rock, Schoolboy Q,
That's
then you
not
get into
new era.
Boogie,
That's
you get
not
into
new era of
Boogie, you get
TDE.
into you get Vince, I'm going through the last 15 years.
Mm.
Nipsey, like, yeah, they have had the best lyricists in my opinion. I know it's tough. It hurt me to say it, Mo. I'm not happy that I'm
Like
saying this.
like
Who's
But
lined
how are
up
they?
with them
How are
from
they
New
the
York
mecca
in the
of
past
lyricism,
15
Yeah,
and
years?
these
Mo,
niggas is
who
getting?
could you put against if you look at the West Coast from 2010 to right now? Who lines up with that roster of the people? I didn't even get through to everybody yet of what I just even named. Like you, we don't
I
match
don't
up to
know.
it,
It
dog.
sound
We
like
just don't.
it sound like a
that's
bunch of participation
that's
trophies are being
nah,
handed
it's
out.
not that, bro. Now we talking about the mecca of
Y'all
lyricism,
not
bro.
even participating to
Yeah,
know.
that part.
We
Like
not part.
y'all didn't
Joey
participate.
Badass has been acting for the past 2 years, and then he just came out of the fucking trailer and he took off his unique leather jacket and whooped y'all ass. What are we talking
I agree
about?
with that, but that's not what our conversation was before.
How was this the mecca of lyricism when the nigga that ain't even really looked at as a crazy MC like that? Joey Badass ain't looked at as a ill MC. Like he can rap, don't get it twisted. But nobody had Joey performing like this.
I can
He
tell
been in
you
his trailer practicing.
This is crazy.
what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
And
Joey,
Reason talking about he
I'm about
want
to.
Dave East. I don't know if Reason gonna out rap Dave.
Okay, you got me fucked up. But anyway, what I'm
Nah,
saying is
talk that
that
shit, Ma. Talk
I'm just
that
what
saying
I'm
I
saying.
don't
shit.
know. I'm just saying I don't
I'm telling
know.
you, and I'm telling you, you crazy. But I want to go
Okay,
back to what
all
you
right.
just. I want to go back to what you just said. The reason why, which I still feel like I said, Ray caught a good fade. Joey, for what we're talking about, for the range that we're talking about, is the best y'all have. That's y'all best against what niggas can agree is not like our best. Like that's not our best. So that's y'all best, nigga. Y'all don't even have that's y'all one, y'all one and only. Like there's
Who's y'all best nigga?
in the realm that I'm talking about, in my opinion, me, Boogie, Ray, and probably Simba. Like in that
Yeah, I
space,
don't want
though.
no problems with
Like
Joey, man.
I'm just telling you
Everybody you just
that's in
named,
my
everybody just
opinion.
named I got love and respect for, but y'all don't want no problems with Joey right now.
Man, you wasn't saying that a week ago before all this shit happened.
You right. You right.
Like,
No,
so
we
You
were
that's all I'm
literally
absolutely
saying.
terrified for him.
you are 1000%
Yeah,
correct. Until I heard and seen that Joey is in this type of shape,
Oh yeah,
I
he
was
shake
not
shake.
saying it. Now that I see the shape that Joey is in, and I don't even think he's really even going. I think he been had these rhymes.
I think no, well, never mind. I ain't gonna get into that on here. But I feel like
Look,
what y'all
Joey
talking about
rapping
right
so
now is
look,
a
look, look.
bias.
Joey
I
is
feel
the
like what
way
y'all talking
Joey's
about right now
performing
is
is
a
so
bias.
crazy to me. The way
You, s-
Joey's performing is so crazy to me that I honestly would not be surprised if somebody said somebody's helping him write his rhymes. And I'm not, and that's no disrespect, but the way he's performing, this shit is blowing my mind right now.
that's
Like I can't
crazy.
believe he's rapping the way he's rapping.
To me the only thing Joey dropped that was like, never mind, because it's gonna sound like I'm hating, but Joey performed very, very well. To me, what is it called, the My Town was the moment when I was like, oh shit, like this nigga Joey is like crazy. But the other shit, like of how y'all are describing it, is not that. My Town is for sure that, like, that shit is crazy to me.
What
But the
was
way
this
the shit,
last one he just put out?
that was Crash Dummies. That was not that good like that, bro. Like, I'm keeping it a stat.
Okay,
Like,
but
Crash
but
Dummies is not.
but
Yeah,
compared to
like
what
that's
Ray
not
Vaughn
that.
has like, that shit would
I thought GoldenEye was better than Crash
no.
Dummies.
Get the fuck
Y'all
out
No,
are
of here,
pause.
clouded
Reason.
by
We
the
not doing
beat.
this,
That's
bro.
crazy,
The
We
bro.
beat
not
carried
doing
that
this, man.
song. The
Like, come on,
beat
we not
carried
doing
that
this.
song
That's
and his
crazy,
ad
bro.
libs. That was the only reason why Crash Dummy is good. It
That's
sound
crazy.
good.
Wait, hold on,
I don't
hold on,
even
hold
know.
on.
I don't even
The
know
beat,
What
the
what.
is
beat,
What did
the,
it?
sound
the
good?
beat
What do
don't
that
matter
mean?
in this anymore. Like,
No, it does. It does.
like
But
what
what
are we
I'm
talking
saying,
about?
what did he say? What did he say in Crash? Like, genuinely, what did he say in Crash Dummies that was super crazy like that? Genuinely asking, what did he say
Stop
in
talking
Crash Dummies?
about
That
my
was,
baby mama.
yeah, like I don't really know. I'm being serious. Like Crash Dummies to me felt
Okay, all
very
right, cool.
playful. It felt playful.
You can make that
Yeah,
point.
that's his. That's his. That's he's
My
That's just
dancing
not
in the
like
my
club.
reply
us.
to that is,
Yeah, I
what did
agree.
anything Ray Vaughn say in Goldeneye outside of yo, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay? Did we go, damn, he smoked him? Like,
Ray had better bars
he
than
called
No,
him
Joey
he
did
gay
didn't.
in
on.
'No,
15
he
different
did
No,
not.
ways. This shit was that
No,
the
he did
first one was
not.
that
I
crack.
agree that
Goldeneye was trash, man.
I agree that the misstep was that he stuck on the Diddy angle too long. I agree with that. Like, I'm in agreement with y'all.
And
I agree with that.
don't ever touch the back down beat. That ain't for you, Ray.
See, that's bias. That's bias. Niggas can't
At
touch
least
beef.
flip it. What, like, reason what you did with the Fat Joe Jada Ja Rule shit.
That was
I liked how
fire.
that was flipped. That was a good flip, a respectable flip. Don't do back down like that. Like, nah, it was trash. It's cool. Rayvon is nice. I think the first one was amazing, but we can. We don't need to be biased here. We can say that Goldeneye was not it. It
I
was
think
it
that
was just yo,
I
you're
think
gay, you're
y'all
gay,
are
you're
being
gay.
biased. I think I'm like I'm not even like caping for the way I genuinely feel like GoldenEye, but like I just told you, I feel like Ray and them was closer after that. I feel like GoldenEye is better than Crash Dummies. Like I do.
Oh,
I genuinely feel that way. I genuinely feel that way. Like, cause even though I don't like the Diddy angle, it's like Joey didn't take any angle on Crash Dummies. So it's almost like a nigga did nothing on a record, and then at least this nigga did something. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna give it.
Man,
You know what
Joey
I'm
was
saying?
on
Like,
Crash
And
Dummies
I
talking
think
his
Joey's
shit.
running a
He
gauntlet
was
with you
playing
guys. He's
defense,
saving
but
Yeah,
you
he
know,
the
all
real
talking his
honesty.
effort and the
shit.
real
Like
bars for.
you see when you remember when Thanos was sitting on the rock waiting for them niggas, waiting for the Avengers?
Joey is standing.
That's what he doing right now. That's what he was doing with Crash Dummy, waiting for the Avengers to show up.
They sitting in here
He
saying
sit
they don't know if he wrote that song. You calling him Thanos.
who? Who said they don't know if he wrote the
You
song?
you said you don't know if Joey been right. Like you was so surprised,
That's
but
That's
not no
not
no
Marvin's
no
what
no
he
no no
Marvin
said.
was
no
That's
making
no
not
it.
what he
no
said.
no no
No, I know.
no.
I was
That's not what
correcting
I
it. I was
said.
correcting it. I was
That's not
correcting
what I
it.
said. What
I
I
was correct.
said
No, what you
was
said was he's
he's
doing so
performing
well
so
that you was.
well right
Yeah,
now
I
that if we
agree. I
find out
agree.
that somebody is writing this with him, it would not
nah,
surprise me.
I
nah.
agree.
Don't listen. I was surprised too of how Joey has handled this, but there's never been a time where I
Yeah,
thought Joey Badass didn't
Joey's
write
right. Yeah,
write
Joey's writing this.
every
He's writing his
single
own
lyric.
shit.
Like
I'm not saying
Yeah,
he's not. I'm
yeah.
just saying if 3 months from now we hear a reference track
well, you
and
would
they be like, yeah,
never.
somebody help Joey, I'll be
Yeah.
like, damn, like, well, that don't surprise me. He was performing his ass off.
Joey, my nigga. Like Joey is very. I've always felt like Joey is crazy and he's super talented. Like I got records with Joey. I've tried to get even more records with Joey than I have. So this is not a knock
Nah,
at Joey.
You
I
can
just
hang
think
that up
that
he's
now.
nice.
yeah.
We just didn't
I
know
just think
battle
that I don't care.
wise. That's all it
I
was.
just think that yeah. I just think that there is a bias here. Like if we like and it's kind of crazy to me. Like because it's like niggas is talking about coming from like battle rap and like judging bars on a certain level and shit. And like even when I'm like watching reviews on shit, it's certain bars that it's like not that crazy to me that like are getting like a certain type of love. And then it's like I'm hearing shit that Ray's saying, and it's like that's trash. Like I don't like that's the shit that's just kind of blowing me right now. Like it's
Reason, I
Well,
love
I'm
you,
not
but you
lying
trash
to
do
by
you.
the
reason,
standards of
Reed.
this battle, not trash. Like anytime we
Yeah,
compare
I
stuff,
don't get it.
it's amongst the rapper that we're talking about.
Like
His
whole like
catalog,
whole
like
like whole era like whole era Ray is punching back to back to back to back to back. And because y'all don't like that the nigga dancing and shit, y'all just like throw the shit to the side. But then Joey
you think
come
I
out
watched the visual?
dancing on Crash done. No, I'm talking about dancing like lyrically,
Gotta be
like
fucking with you.
lyrically. But then Joey come out dancing on Crash Dummies. It's like, oh, he Thanos sitting on the rock. It's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, whole era is punches every single bar. Every single bar is a punchline.
Doesn't mean
Every
that the
single
punch
bar.
is good though. Doesn't mean
But
that the
the,
punch was
but
good,
every
bro.
one of Joey punches ain't good. Every one of Joe punches ain't good. That whole you gonna be the next
Numbers
nigga
like a
dropped on.
math test is crazy, Reason. Numbers
But
like a math test?
you gonna be the next nigga dropped on top roster, and I'm gonna be the reason. That
Numbers like
no.
a math
You
I
can focus
test.
on
I
one
agree.
bar that had to do with
I
you.
can no. I'm saying I can agree
I'd say
that
I get in your ass,
everything
but you
Ray is
might like it.
saying.
Like, come on. He smoked
That's not
daylight.
all right,
Reason,
man. That's
reason you,
not
I love you.
crazy,
Reason, you my
bro.
boy, and I love you, bro. But we not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. Like you can't pick a bar and be like,
I
yo,
would
that was
say
it.
no. I'm not. I'm saying when I'm watching these reviews from New York niggas. I'm saying the bars that niggas are pausing it and shuffling their Tims on and
Wait.
shit is
For
not.
a reason.
It's like
See,
it's
I'm not
not
gonna let you do this
those.
because I know you and I know how much you've studied this shit. You're not about to tell me that the best battle records or the lines that have hit the most were some quadruple entendre shit in the entire history of hip
No,
hop.
no, no, not. Of course
That's
not.
why I fucked your
Like
bitch, you
completely. Of
fat
course. Yeah,
motherfucker was not even
yeah.
in the verse. Like,
I
let's
agree.
not act like
I
simple
agree.
line. Is that your tour or your girl's tour? Like, it's always smaller things that hit. Like, even when
What
I
Yayo said
completely
Ray?
Fat
agree.
Joe's not a gangster, he's scared to fly. Like, that's not a lyrical thing. That's just hilarious and a great
I
bar.
agree. I
Let's
agree.
not act like battle rap when it comes to not the URL shit, but
No,
on
I
beats
agree. I
has
agree. I
ever
just
been like, yo, it has to be these crazy bars. No, it's shit that hits. It's simple
no,
shit.
for sure. I just don't think certain shit that y'all
Hey
saying
Drake,
hits
heard you
hits.
like them young. That's
Like,
not
yeah,
lyrical.
I don't think that's like certain shit y'all saying hit. I don't think it hit like that whole daylight. Like I would say I would get in your ass, but you might like it. Like that don't hit to me. Like that don't like that's not. And I'm not saying that like oh that one bar. I'm saying Joey got a lot of those, just like he got a lot of great bars too. He got a lot of great bars, but he got a lot of those. And niggas be scuffling their Tims on the ground on every single bar that the niggas say. And I don't feel like niggas is giving Ray that same like like courtesy. That's all I'm saying. It's
Cause
like,
Ray
Well,
not, he ain't
I'm saying y'all
performing like
quivering in
that.
your
He ain't
chucks.
doing. He ain't saying nothing. What is he? What is Ray Vaughn saying that should have us like? Oh, okay.
like I
He
said,
said
bro.
you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're
Give me a
gay,
bar.
you're
Give me
gay.
a reason. Give me a
I'm not
bar. Give me
talking
a
about
bar that
that
you
one.
feel like. Give me a bar that you feel like we not like serving, like doing any justice. Give me a Ray Vaughn bar.
Like I personally, and this is one of those that's not a crazy bar like that. But when Ray on Whole Era said, every song you talking about you back, we don't give a fuck about where you was or where you at. That's fire, bro. Because every single record, Joey is saying, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. And it's like
I'm not
nobody,
saying that that's not a cool bar, but you
no,
saying that I was crazy for saying Joey saying I say I get in your ass, but you might like it is a bad bar. But what Ray just said was crazy lyrical.
no, I didn't say that this bar was lyrical. What I'm saying is that when we talking about lines similar to the one that you just said about light, like I feel like that bar is in that same realm, if that makes sense. Like that bar's in that same, it's in that same realm, bro. Like
Really
it's a
impactful
bar that's
bars.
not a hella lyrical bar that connected to me.
What do you think was
I
the
I hope
biggest bar that hit
Rayvon
in
give you niggas
Euphoria?
a whole verse.
You said what, Gina?
I hope Rayvon give you niggas a whole verse.
Rayvon been shooting
He's
at
been
this
doing it
fucking
for 6
podcast
months.
for clout for
Oh, this
forever.
is
We
his
don't give it to him. He had to switch
We
over to Joey.
we were the
Rayvon
first Joey
bashed your
Badass.
show.
I didn't hear niggas. What'd you say?
I didn't hear either.
Oh yeah, but like
Gina, what you say?
my bad. Go ahead, Gina. Oh yeah, I don't know.
My phone tripping where I'm at.
Okay, well yeah, what I'm
Ain't no
saying is
service in the valley. There's
the
service. There's service in the city all the time.
the bar he had I forget the exact lyrics, but the bar he had about like standing next to soul ain't gonna save yours, like that was fire.
Yeah,
Um,
that was
the
cool.
That was fire. That was fire.
the
Yeah,
the
I like
the
that bar.
who or nobody, I was writing for your baby mama, that was fire. Like because he's flipping exactly what Joey said about calling him a nobody. I could send him to the stars where he get paid for. That was fire. That was crazy.
Oh, I
That's what
love
I'm.
the I play ball so I can handle rappers just on the screen. I thought that bar was yeah, no, the
Yeah,
first
how
joint
you
I
on
think Ray got off.
how you on TV? Your homie using CapCut, crazy.
Yeah,
Like he was
but you are talking.
he was rapping, and like I said, I'm not trying to get up here and be the nigga that's not from TDE defending TDE niggas. I'm more just speaking on the fact that like Ray. There's moments in this battle that Ray was rapping at a high level that niggas are not giving him credit for, and then Joey will come out and say a bar like we need or whatever to see Ray Bans, and it's like, oh my god, did you hear what the nigga said? And it's like,
Nah,
bro,
don't do that. That bar was
like
hard.
it was a good bar, but it's like the way that nigga. That's all I'm saying is that the way to me where Joey showed his ass, like to me it was close until My Town. That's how I feel. Like My Town to me is what
Oh yeah,
separated shit. Like
I'm with you.
that's all I'm saying is that My Town is like that's when I was like, okay, Joey is bugging the fuck out now. My Town
We
was
we
crazy.
even we even said when we recorded the pod that's out now, the only thing that had been out was Ray's first joint, Daylights, and Joey Badass Finals. I said it was close. I just thought Joey barred up Ray. I preferred the finals over the first one. But once the town dropped to me, it was like this is kind of over. I
Yeah,
don't really care
that's
if
all I'm
Daylight
saying.
drops 1,000 diss
Yeah,
records.
I'm
Like
not. I'm
it's kind of
personally.
done.
Yeah, I'm personally not counting. You know what I mean? Like all of it because Daylight dropped to like way too much for me. What I'm saying is that all this whole like Joey was just stepping and bombing on nigga and kicking. I'm like, bro, like until My Town was when I was like, okay, Joey is bugging the fuck out right now when My Town dropped. But
But doesn't
before
that make it
that,
a win?
no, I've been saying it's a win. I'm one of the only West Coast niggas that have said that. Like I think Joey won this. I just don't think it's as crazy as y'all say it is. That's all I'm
I
saying.
also think that everybody was expecting him to elevate higher than Crash Out Heritage.
I agree with that too.
Everybody
I agree
was
with that
like,
too.
where is the Crash Out Heritage? Like, how you gonna go to another level? So then when he drops Whole Era, everybody's like, why is this
I agree
feels
with
like
that
a
too.
this feels like a victory lap record as opposed to a higher level
Yeah.
caliber of record from Crash Out Heritage.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. And like I said, like I just think that like Ray had a couple missteps, but my whole thing was against what Maul was saying. I think Ray caught a very, very good fade, and I don't think he leaves this with an L. Like I think he leaves this with a W because he caught a very, very good fade. So I
Man,
think
get
that
the reason we
I'm just
not doing
saying.
that,
I'm
bro.
just saying, bro.
Stop,
I
man.
would keep it.
Stop.
I
Stop
would keep
saying.
it the
Stop
same if
saying. You
it.
can say everything else you saying. Stop saying Ray Vaughn is leaving this with a W, bro. Stop saying that.
All right, man. Like I said, I spoke my piece
I
on
will
this.
say,
I spoke
all
my
right.
piece.
I see what Reason's point is. I'm saying if Rayvon doesn't capitalize after this with non-battle shit, then it's definitely a loss. He could
I can
find
see
a
that.
win.
I can see
He
that.
could find
Yeah.
a win
Yeah.
Man,
if
I
If
don't
all the
he,
care
eyes
yeah.
that are
what
on
he
him
do.
now,
He could go
he
and he
does
could
something
put
with
out a
it.
classic album after this. He lost this battle. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck
for
what
sure.
you talking
No, he
about.
definitely
Oh
lost.
no, we're not talking about this. I'm more speaking on, like I said, like the nigga that fight Tank leaving this and going to fight Shakur and a bunch of other, like I think that he can go do that. I think he can go do that. And I think that he fought a good enough fade to be able to go do that. And I think that for him in his career, that's a W. That's a big W for him. Like a bunch of people know who he is, and a bunch of people felt like he really pulled up and got down with a nigga. Like that's how I feel. So I feel like he could leave this and be like, yo, like I caught that very good fade with this nigga that's been here for this many years. I'm here to stay, yada yada. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he could do that.
Yeah, but if that guy goes on to lose every fucking
No,
fight,
I'm agreeing
to
with you too.
the
I'm agreeing.
tank clout doesn't matter.
I'm agreeing with you too about like what he does after this is gonna. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna shape that. It's gonna shape that. But back to what I was saying, what I said earlier. I don't give a fuck about how you feel, Ma. Any of you niggas, like that's how I feel. Davies, Joey Badass, whoever the fuck else is over there.
You're
Like
supposed
that's
to
the
feel that way.
reason. That's the reason I threw. I'm saying it to the point of that's the reason I threw the grenade over there. And so that's what I'm saying. That's the
You want
reason I threw the
smoke? You
grenade
want
over there.
smoke with Davies?
I'm with it. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I'm with it. I'm with
All
it.
right.
Like I'm with it. If he want to do it, I'm with it.
All right.
Like he can take this
Dave,
clip and
Dave,
put it on the intro of a record. He could do that.
Dave ain't no slouch.
I
You
don't
know
think he
that.
a slouch. I'm just with whatever. That's why I said what I said. I don't think he a slouch. I'm just with whatever. That's all I'm saying. I'm with whatever.
Nah, I
And
respect it.
that includes Joey. That includes all them niggas.
Somebody clip this up so I can text it to Dave and be an instigator.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm DMing him right now.
Matter of fact, Reason, if you really like that, dis Lloyd Banks right now. Is Banks still in here?
Yeah,
Nah,
Banks
they
still in
Well,
that
here.
nah. It's they. This nobody want
fir-
that. Listen,
You
it's
don't
certain.
first
see
off,
It's
Reason.
first
You
off,
certain.
don't
It's
no.
you
certain
don't want
people.
you don't
Can I
want that
talk?
smoke.
Can
It's
I
certain
talk?
people. It's
Can I
certain
You don't
talk?
want
people. It's certain
and
people
Banks
that's
like
just out of this, man. It's
Can
certain.
I talk? Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I agree. I'm not talking to the like that's what my whole point was. All y'all best niggas is niggas that like no offense to niggas age, but niggas I grew up on. Like that's
Yeah,
my whole point. But
yeah.
like me and Banks can do it for sure. I don't care
No,
if he's in here or not.
no.
But I'm just simply
Did
saying
you
I
listen
don't
to
care what you niggas is talking about.
AON 3 that just came out? Banks is in shape, my
I
I
guy.
love
don't
you,
care
bro.
what
I
you niggas
love
is.
you.
Banks is in
I
shape.
don't.
I
I know
love
he's
you,
in
but
shape.
you
I
listen,
listened to his last shit.
listen. I
I'm
can't.
with
I'm not
whatever.
even. I can't even allow that type of
Yeah, you my
I'm
malarkey
friend.
right there.
I
That's
can't
I'm
send you out
telling
you
there.
are
you. I'm
speaking
telling you. I'm
malarkey,
with.
bro.
I'm with
Malarkey. I've
whatever,
never heard
bro.
Maul say malarkey.
Yeah, this is a malarkey, bro. You cannot.
I'm
No,
telling you
no.
that I love Banks. I love his last project. I think, and that's proving my point. Like I'm not even talking to niggas like Banks. I'm not like at all because this is a nigga that's. But I'm also telling you for the standpoint of me. I'm personally with whatever. But I'm not talking about niggas like Banks. I'm talking about the younger niggas that that there was supposed to be some type of like essence passed to that I just think is missing. That's what I'm talking about.
But if Banks, I mean, but if Banks wanted to head up,
Then we could
pause.
go. We could
All right.
go. I don't
Rory.
give a fuck. Yeah, I don't care if he's in
Rory.
here.
Oh,
I mean,
Reason.
what
Banks
are you
will
talking
Banks.
about?
Banks, you heard that tone? I didn't like that tone either, Banks.
I
Reason. You
don't
ever
Banks, I didn't
been
like
care,
that
reason?
tone.
You
bro.
ever been to Benihana's when them niggas put that garlic butter on the
on the
Man,
onions.
Yeah,
you niggas don't cut it
yeah.
out,
You
bro.
ever
This the dick
you
licking
ever
that
you
Joey
ever
talk
see you ever
about?
see
You
when they
feel
put
me,
the
Gina? Like this,
These
Gina.
niggas dick licking.
Like
Wait,
Gina,
wait.
this
So
is
See?
what I'm
dick
Nah,
talking
I don't
about,
licking.
like that.
Gina. Like, come on, man.
I'm just
Like,
saying, have you?
I
I'm just
genuinely
asking, have you
love,
ever been to
I
Benihana's when they put the
genuinely
garlic
love
butter on the
Banks. I
grill? That's all I'm
genuinely
asking.
love, I genuinely love Banks, bro. But stop, like, because this what I don't like is that y'all gonna enter the shit with this type of talking, and then that's how you gonna be judging it. I'm
Nah,
with
cause you
But
say
whatever.
you
I
say you
thought
with
anybody could get
you
it.
want whoever, and that's like when you start
I
talking
am
like
with
that.
whatever.
Yeah,
I am
all
with
right,
whatever. I'm genuinely with whatever, bro. Like I'm outside. That's what I'm saying. Like
all
I'm
right,
outside.
man.
I
I'm
could
just
drop
saying,
every
man.
day.
Niggas
I
is
could
over
drop every
there.
day.
Y'all over there getting punched on right now, man.
It's not y'all.
Joey whooping shit over there right now, man.
It's not y'all. He responded to
Sad.
everybody else. He responded to everybody else.
I
Like I
mean,
said,
Yeah.
but you part of the y'all though.
I'm not.
It's
It's not my
West
fade.
West. It's West West. What you
It's not
talking
my
about?
fade. That's not my fade.
It's not your fade,
That's not my
but you threw a
fade.
punch though.
Cause I got hit. I
That's
was
what I'm
watching the fight.
saying. Y'all
I
getting
was
punched
watching the
on.
fight.
That's
I was
that's
watching the fight.
that's what I'm saying. Y'all getting punched on
I
right
was
now.
watching. I was watching the fight. I got hit, so I threw a punch back,
You
and then
was
I got the
watching the
fuck out. I
fight.
got out of there.
You was watching the fight, and
He
Joey
threw. He
start.
threw one of them. He threw one of them
Yeah,
overhands where he put his head down, and he hit me
yeah,
on accident. And
yeah.
then I hit. I hit the nigga
Nah,
back, and then I
but you
got out of
buckled
there.
though. But you buckled though.
I buckled.
Yeah, you buckled.
I'ma be the reason I buckled.
Yeah, you buckled. He hit you.
Hey
He
man, all
caught you.
right,
He
man.
caught you off guard. You
This the
buckled,
same.
bro.
This the
I'm not
same.
saying you
This is
fell.
the
I'm not.
same
I
shit.
didn't say
Come
you. I
on.
didn't say you fell. I said you buckled. There's a
I didn't
difference.
buckle. I didn't buckle.
All right,
I
man.
was out. I was outside 24 hours later. 24 hours later.
Yeah, but you had to go. You had to go get your equilibrium right, though. Is what
No,
I'm
I had to
saying.
go. I had to go write a record because I didn't have a record. But I was outside 24 hours later. It didn't take me three. I
Nah,
was
that's
outside.
respect. That's
Yeah,
respect.
I was
That's
outside
respect.
24 hours later. Like I'm in shape too.
But listen, we
Like
got to listen, man. Joey over there punching on shit. He went to the park and took y'all ball. He doing all kind of shit right now, man.
Oh, can you imagine if the PLK had an opponent with the name Reason? Oh, the
it's
flips.
hard. It's hard. It's harder. It's harder to flip than you think. It's harder
No,
to
it
flip than you
ain't.
think. Okay, well then look. Whoever
No,
respond.
but Banks
Whoever
is gonna go a
respond.
different angle. You're
Whoever
not gonna do
respond.
a
Yo,
corny
I
regular
challenge them to
Reason
not
flip.
have no. I challenge them to not have no. I'ma be the reasoner for no reason bars.
But
I
you think
challenge
if
them to
you
flip it
think
a different way. Flip it a different way.
if you think Christopher Lloyd Banks would take that angle, you have him completely fucked up.
No, I don't. I said whoever. I said that's what I'm saying. Like. Let's make this clear, bro. I respect Banks. Like this is one of the niggas that's high on my list of niggas with their pen. So let's make that completely clear. Like,
You know, I'm just instigating.
yeah, no, I know. But I know I don't personally know Banks, so I need him to know that too. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm with whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, but he is one of the niggas that's high on my list. Like, I don't think Banks is gonna come in there with the same shit that everybody else come in there with. But I am with whatever though. I'm with whatever.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
All right.
That'd be a quick one.
All right.
I Yeah, want Wall's hate for the West Coast
What
is
you
beautiful.
mean?
I'm
Nah, you
fucking with
can't.
you.
I don't think that. I love the West Coast, man.
Name someone on the West Coast you love right now.
Name somebody on the West Coast that I love.
Yes.
What you mean? I love a lot of people on the West Coast. I got friends and family on the West Coast. Like I'm always in LA.
A West Coast artist.
A West Coast artist. I love Blast. I love Reason. I love Boogie. Um I love RJ, even though we and him had a funny DM exchange, but I fuck with RJ. He used to have Toxic going crazy. I fuck with a few niggas on the West Coast. Like I'm just saying, right now in this instance, niggas is getting punched on, bro. Who's that?
What's the deal, Sticks? What's the deal, Sticks? What up with you? The fact.
So you don't think Joey Badass is punching on shit?
That's what I said, Stick.
So you want us to name everybody that he's battling?
What is
That's exactly
But I'm just saying
that's exactly what I said,
listen,
Stick.
listen, listen. When we say West Coast, when we say West Coast, we're not talking about literally. We saying like we can't name every artist that he's going at right now. Like
okay? But reason said earlier what greenlit the whole thing was because Joey Badass said too much West Coast dick licking off the J flip that everyone was allowed to jump in from the West Coast. So if that's the green light, then how is
No,
it
no,
not the
wait,
West
real
Coast
quick.
versus Joey
I want to
Badass?
real quick. I want to
I-
clarify. Wait, hold on,
that's
Sticks,
the
real
reason they was allowed
Sticks.
to even
Wait,
apply.
that's not what I said though. I just wanted to clear what I said. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Now you know how we feel. Ah, here we go.
And that's what this really comes from, because y'all think we killed Biggie. I just got off the phone with 100 East Coast niggas. Y'all think we killed Biggie. Y'all think we killed Pop Smoke, rest in peace. All of these niggas is great. We got Biggie in our top 5, and we still can't get credit. West Coast niggas gotta come to the East Coast to get their credit, to be respected. Rest in peace, Nipsey. Shout outs to Glasses. Shout outs K-Dot. Shout outs to all my niggas from TDE. But nobody gotta come to the West Coast. Since NWA first came out, niggas was saying that ain't hip hop. We had to earn the right to be called hip hop. And now that we got the greatest nigga in music who done scorched y'all favorite rapper, y'all still trying to find a way. And
Drake is
y'all will
not from
take
New York City.
anybody. Y'all will take anybody and say that this is on the same level as the GOAT.
Right outside, lost our lives. Tell the red news, come with me right outside. We done did everything except lost our lives. And you know them dark skies won't stop our shine. God, please watch over me for this one last ride. One last ride. Tell the red news, come catch us right outside. We done did everything except lost our lives. And you know them dark skies won't stop our shine. God, please watch over me for this one last ride. One last ride.
For this one last ride, we done did everything except lost our lives. We done did everything except lost our lives. God, please watch over me for this one last ride.
I was taught, stand on your business and don't fall for nothing. And if you save all winter, you can ball all summer. If it ain't about a stack of more, don't call my number. Swear I done touched $1 million plus, all off hustling. When you really get to the paper, the bitches treat you different. Lobster with the steak fillet, nigga, we eating different. Some of my niggas dead, some locks, we couldn't beat the system. I was in the hood so blind I couldn't see the vision. Trap house with your baby mother cleaning dishes. I always knew I was good when I had Nisha whipping. Easy victim, that's something